All right. Good afternoon, Nour. Nice
Good
to meet
afternoon.
you.
Thank you for having me for this interview.
And yeah, wonderful that you make time away from the customer.
Yeah, thank you.
And before we go to my standard 3 questions,
Yep.
the one thing I wanted you to ask, anything you want to share with your colleagues that they don't know about you?
Okay, I actually do have a funny story. At the beginning of my career, I had a different career choice. I was a side actor in an Indian movie.
Wow.
Yes, and it was a great experience to find how a great project can actually be built by two different people in a very small, tight area. So it was a great experience.
So we have to then tell the colleagues what the movie they have to watch.
Yeah, that's gonna be a secret, to be honest. I don't want to give it away.
Okay, we will not share that today.
Yes.
Let's bring it back to the 3 questions.
Yeah.
The one that really interests me the most is talking about achievements, successes, especially the last 90 days. What
Yeah.
the 1 or 2 things you're really proud where you feel like this is where I created value for my customers?
Yeah, so that's a great question. Actually, one of the things that I have done in the past previous 90 days that I had to make a strategic shift from having one disciplinary or one specialty meetings to a multidisciplinary ones. This not only had an impactful on the clinical decision of the early specialty doctors, but also optimized our resources to give more powerful messages in a fewer but high value meetings.
Was probably a steep learning curve.
Yes, it was.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah.
Maybe the second topic I'm keen to know is talking about failure. You probably heard about the impression failing forward fast.
Yeah.
Is there something you can share with us where you felt like, that didn't really go the way I wanted it to go? Big learning, but also mistakes being made. Is there one, story that you can share?
I mean, it's in the job description. We deal with a lot of challenges on daily basis, but I usually don't take no for an answer, and that made me to lead a medication plan to request non-formulary inclusion per patient in collaboration with the cross-functional team.
I can relate to that. And I think what's great, just repeating what you were doing would not lead you to the result. So you adjusted the approach and that eventually got you where you wanted to be. And then the last question I have before I hand over to you.
Yeah.
You work with customers every day. What is your secret to understand what they truly need and to give them the solutions that offer value for them? How do you do that every day?
I mean, this is what differentiates us from other companies, that we take the customer experience excellence to another point. And one of the things that I usually utilize would be the polls and surveys that we get from our activities through Zoom and Slido. And in collaboration with the cross-functional team, we would optimize and refine our messages to give them a more relevant content with high value to suit their pain points or the things they really care about.
So you really follow up on the kind of feedback that you're getting on these virtual sessions. You study that and then
Yes,
build your solution on that.
of course, and that's why I'm here. And we have a great cross-functional team that supports in everything.
Wonderful.
Yeah, thank you.
Now I promised you a chance also to ask me a question. So you're
Yes, so from someone with the great experience like you, I wanted to ask, what was the largest decision you ever take to have a huge impact on your career? Like, what does make Uwe?
Oh, that's a big question.
Yes.
And I have to say this is very spontaneous, so it makes me actually now think. The biggest question ever was probably when I started my career. I was 3-4 years working in Berlin as a junior product manager, loved my job. And then I had the question, are you willing and ready to go abroad? And the country I was supposed to go was Russia. And it wasn't an easy decision, difficult circumstances. My wife was just pregnant. So the family was not too happy because, of course, you have your first child. My mother, my father, they were all excited. Are you ready to go then to a foreign place and change the way you live and the way you work? It was a very bold move, very brave step, but that changed my career because I learned so much. Different culture, different language, different business, different people. So suddenly you open your eyes and the world is yours. But I think what was really important to be ready when you have the opportunity, then to be brave and bold and to make that step, because it's never an easy step, but be ready for that step when you have the chance to take it.
That's great. Yeah, Rasha, that was a very big decision for sure.
Yes, I get it. But that was one of the most important decisions for my career.
Yeah, that's great.
So Nour, fantastic. Many thanks for your time, and let's get back to work.
Yes, for sure. Thank you.
Thank you.